şey yok kızım. Dinle hocayı.
Yani ben Ferda'nın babasıyım.
Nasıl yani?
Yani biyolojik olarak babasıyım. Aslında tabii ki Mürsel Bey yani esas.
Estağfurullah.
Yani siz bizi kandırdınız mı yani? Yoksa siz mi ödeyeceksiniz?
Çok isterdim ama tıp dünyası benim kanıma pek beğenmedi. Uymadı yani.
Maalesef.
Bütün umutlar tükendi mi yani?
Tam olarak kendi diyemeyiz çünkü benim bir yolum daha var.
Ne diyorsunuz hocam? Yani hocasınız yani, o doğru mu?
Evet doğru. Ayrıca Alfot da çok yalan değil de neyse.
Onun kanına baktılar mı peki?
Yok daha bakacağız inşallah.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests
Allah,
proudly.
ben ne diyeyim bilemedim şimdi.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Ferda gerçeği bilmemeli.
Neden?
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's got the shot away!
Kaptanın kafasını
Oh,
karıştırmanın
should
zamanı.
really have made more of that.
Çocuk
I
zaten
think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was
Ama
all
böyle bir
that
şey
was required.
sorduğunuzda çok kızar bana.
Merak etme.
He's had it nicked away.
Tedavi işini halledelim.
Now it's Owen.
Gerçeği bizzat
Aim
ben söyleyeceğim.
forwards. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up.
Nasıl yapacaksın?
And he's only too happy to take
Kusura
that
bakma.
back. Owen.
Ben böyle
Goalkeeper's ball.
stres olunca çok şeker yiyorum da.
Afiyet olsun.
Yani bir de çocuğu yem ediyorsun kızım.
Hep yanlış şey
That
yaşadım.
pass isn't the best. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in it.
Owen!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Bizim
Modric.
162 kişi like'lamış.
Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Yani.
Rafinha
Rekor kaçtı? 200.
fired deep towards the back post. Short changes him with that pass.
Dilber, ben sana bir şey söyleyeceğim. Söyle
And
bakalım.
Owen! It's a goal!
Bir daha o konuyu açma, tamam mı? Hangi konuyu?
You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Sormadım. Konuyu açma dedim.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Camuran açtı ama o konuyu.
Bellingham.
Tamam, bitti gitti.
Mbappe
Allah onu bizim
looks to
sevaplarımıza
clip it
saydı.
forward. That's a nicely
Bizim
measured pass.
sevaplarımız mı varmış?
Lunin can get it clear. Rafinha,
Ya,
he's seen that early. He's had a shot.
azdır yani.
It's loose and there's a race for the
Bir
ball.
iyilik, on kötülüğü siler. Biliyor musun? Bizim itikadımız böyledir. İtikat ne ya? Ya bana söyle. O değil de ben düşünüyorum da. Şimdi yarın öbür gün benim mevzu olursa iyi. Asem'e bahsetsem mi acaba? Delirme kanka. Katiyen kimseye söylemeyeceğim. Kol kırılır fen içinde. Fen mi? Rabbim bize bir yol gösterdi. Oradan yürüdük kurtardık kendimizi. Hiç sevabımız olmasa böyle yapar mıydı?
Yıldız o tatlı şivesiyle konuştu. Ne yazıyorsun lan kepçe? İzzet bu kepçe lafından her zaman nefret ettiği için keskin bakışlarıyla onu döndü ve kararlı bir ifadeyle
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is.
Great hit!
İyi hocam, dilimi bıraktık, senaryo
A
çalışıyoruz.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Demir rica hocam ona yardımcı olun.
Pass is just off target.
İşte o yokken
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Toptan delirdiniz yani.
Tabii hocam.
And there's the hit!
Why people with bone-on-bone
No
knee troubles are
mistake.
switching to this knee stabilizer. When you
And
walk or lunge,
again,
proper
they
alignment means your
simply
foot and
do
kneecap
not
should
know
face
what
the
has
same
hit them.
direction. Whether your foot is straight.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Oo, Yıldız Hanım.
Madrid
Dükkan nasıl
are
gidiyor?
now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Açılışa hazır
And
sayıyoruz
things
hocam.
are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ben bitmeyen
Well, it's a move of great
aciletlerden
promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi, Owen,
Şikayetçilere
shot goal! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Ne konuştunuz peki?
Ferdan'ın karşısına
Madrid
geçtiyse.
find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Parejo. Now it's Mbappe. And he's straight offside.
Ne oldu? Ne oldu ki yok bir şey ya. Net bir şey olmadı. Kadın ne dedi?
Modric.
Diyemeyecek kadar şaşırdı.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's and the shot! It's in! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Hani bazen
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Tabii canım nedir yani öyle olması şey oluyor.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Eda sürecinin içeriğini yapmamız gerek.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Too much on it, and that's the keepers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Önce yapmıyor sonra
Well,
düşünüyor.
quality clearly deserted him at the crucial
Ben
moment.
yazmamış mıydım?
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bütün bunlar Özgür'ü ikna etmemize bağlı ama
Interesting ball.
hiç
That's a sweet ball, that. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
sen olsan yapmaz mıydın yani?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ne yalan söyleyeyim.
Oh, he's been caught
Yani
napping.
madem ki
Oh,
annemi
that's Owen.
öldürdü, kendisi de ölsün.
In.
Kusura
Whistle's
bakma.
gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear.
Bu kepçe lafından etkilenmiş olacak
Calm as
ki
you like, and they're
odasına
running
gidip
away with it.
aynaya baktı.
Not much more than a formality.
Dedi.
A picture of
Söyle bana,
confidence.
benim
That
kulaklarım
was never
çok
missing.
And with
Aynen.
that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Ve işinin başına döndü. İşinin başına en iyi şekilde
Rafinha.
döndü.
Camavinga. Now it's Owen. He is through. Great chance. Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
As if 3 weren't enough. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Madrid have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And we are back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Modric, looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius. Chance! Sticks it away!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Madrid playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. It's out for a goal kick. That has been cut short. Spread neatly. Stood up well to him there.
Evet Baron, alırsın gari.
Madrid
Sen de oyundan ya.
break at pace. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Araujo cuts it out. Parejo carries the ball down the right. Could be
Al da
danger
bir.
here.
Eto ne olacak ya? Sen al da bir.
Somewhat off target.
Tadına var da bir.
And that's gone loose.
Bak neler olacak. Van Buiten var bende.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That looks a good ball through. And that should get the job done. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Parejo. And he was alert to it. Now it's Owen. Now it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Modric. He's gone for goal! And the counter is on. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. And here's Owen. Oh, Owen! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Another one. This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against boys. Modric. Owen. And the shot. It's in. How many Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Madrid are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kamavinga. And it's Modric. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision.
Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he can clear it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great challenge, time to perfection. Rafinha. Lucas Vasquez gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now it's Rafinha. And he was quick to react. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Always onto this. Now the finish! No, that's just wide. Kamavinga. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Kamavinga. Oh, he's found some space here. Kamavinga. Vinicius Junior. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a...
Kaç ömür yitirdik bu umarım peşinde. Bitmiyor ki. Nefret. Rabbim kötülük neden bu kadar cazip? Nedir intikamı bu kadar çekici kılan? Nedir her seferinde barışçıyı ele güne mahcup eden? Yüreğinin ta içinden her şey kardeşçe olsun diyene. Bu zulüm neden? Kardeşlik bile kardeşçe değil artık. Bundan mı ekleseydim acaba?
Çok karamsar değil misin? Azam hep böyle zaten.
Evet be Hafız. İyimser olmak için bir sebep.
İyimserliğin kendisi.
Nasıl yani?
Aramızdaki iyimserlerin sayısını çoğaltmak az bir şey mi sence? Bir sokakta çoğunluk iyimserse o sokak huzurludur. Yani. Hiç. Ya herkes tatlı olsa niye şey olsun yani?
Bak, sana neden aşık olduğumu bir kere daha hatırlatmış oldum bana.
Keşke öpseydin Kasım abi. Tam zamanıydı yani.
Yok yok sen merak etme ben sonra öperim.
İyimser olalım diyorsunuz ya. Her seferinde karamsar, haklı çıksa bile.
Evet. Biz haklı çıkmaya çalışmıyoruz ki. Umudun peşindeyiz biz. Biz bir gün dünyadaki herkesin mutlu olacağına inanırız.
Hiç gerçekleşmeyecek olsa bile.
Değil mi? Tabii. Yani iyi düşün ki iyiler kazansın gibisine. Evet aşkım tam da böyle. Aynen Allah. İyimser kahvelerden bile kazanır.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could... Owen is on his big chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Chance! Defending of the desperate variety. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now the finish! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
The goal scorer for Besiktas after 9 minutes is number 14, Michael Owen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the flag has stayed down. He's in. Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Here's Beckenbauer. Luis Suarez! Turns and goes back. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's played him through. Shot could be on. And Owen! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's seen that early. Luis Suarez! And he hits the net! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hullet. Nesta. Always onto this. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Well read, nice interception. Oh, played right into his path. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. And the pass is intercepted. Besiktas heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Always onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Looks a good ball through. Nedved. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Beckenbauer. Messi. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's played him through. Oh, great ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Çinki seni. Ne oldu, oynamadınız mı? Bir iki el atam da gidem dedim ama bakacağız. İlk el bu benim. Bayağıdır oynamıyorum ya. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
That being good movement in both midfield and in
Ha.
front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off
Kolay
last game,
gelsin.
they should
Çinki
impose themselves even more. And
seni.
probably only one result
Çinki
coming here.
seni. Çin. Futbol can tabi can. Da. Oynamıyor baksa. Call of Duty dağıtlı geliyor. Ben seviyorum ya Warzone'u. Bilmiyorum neden. Aleykümselam. Like atıp abone olursanız seviniriz. Yeni gelen arkadaşlar. Özellikle abone olmadıysanız. Abone olmak ücretsizdir, bilirsiniz.
Baban solak mıydı?
There's the start of the second half. He's in, surely! Climbs up big!
Yeah.
Well, he should have
Ulan
done
nasıl
better, and he
atamadım
knows
be?
it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nedved does well to get it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, terrible pass.
Bu hatayı affeder miyim? Ah be. Yok, atmıyorum şey. Adın neyse.
That'll be a
Versus atmıyorum arkadaşlar. Versus'e zamanım yok. Ben usta değilim zaten sizin kadar. Onun için
forwards and
gerek yok.
intent. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Biz
Gilberto Silva. Passes coming to
profesyonel değiliz biz arkadaşlar.
Pullet is offering some
Diğer
sort of an
YouTuber'lar
apology
gibi.
there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a hit.
Sadece işte böyle acemi goller atıyoruz yani arkadaşlar. İsteyerek olmasa da atıyoruz.
And the lead is extended
Hata kaza.
further.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
How many? Just how many? Besiktas grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Hadi be oğlum be.
Besiktas are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nedved. Costa Curta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Merdivenmiş ha. İnceleme fırsatı bulunca.
Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kolay gelsin. Buyurun hocam. Fazla vaktim yok ama.
No, that's been intercepted. Gilberto Silva.
Ben o zaman.
And it's Hullet.
Yani.
And the ball's a good one here.
Teklif de edilmedi zaten. Son cinayetten haberim var.
Hullet.
Onu sormaya geldim.
He could be in here.
Tamam.
Cleared away. That'll be a corner. Besiktas have their second corner now.
Bizim çocukların kolundan sevdiğim şey.
Feyenoord have the chance to go the other way.
Bana ne? Haberin yok mu ya?
Well played. That has snuffed out the
İş
danger.
adamıyım.
That looks a good ball
Çakallar
through.
kapışmış, ben nereden bileyim?
Kocaman bir
Well,
iş
there is a
adamı
look that
olarak
says it all.
yer
A
alıkoymuş.
piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Aleyna'nın yerini öğrenmek için.
Aa,
And here's Messi.
evet hatırladım.
Engages and forces
O
him
da
off the
bize
ball.
yardımcı
And
olmuştu
it's
sağ
Owen.
olsun.
Oh, that's fabulous. Owen.
Sağ
And
olamaz.
Owen! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Büyük ihtimalle Zahir. İşi bu. O da senin kontrolünde olduğuna göre elinde kanıtın var mı? Yok. Ama kardeşinin intikamını alacağını söylüyormuş. Sağda solda.
Hoca, sen bu alemi ne sanıyorsun?
Besiktas have their third corner.
On the field, number 7, Mbappe. Number 6, Suarez.
Feyenoord are looking to go forward now.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 19.
Rummenigge.
Number
And the shot! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram. Sane in acres of space. He's got tall! And he's following up! It's in!
Hala kaçmayacaksan ben daha ne yapayım ya?
Borderline
Tövbe
crazy!
olsun ya.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Besiktas are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Great hit! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He's had it taken off him. Now there's a fine ball. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Gullit. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, terrible mistake. He's one-on-one, real chance! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Feyenoord playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And he cuts out the supply. Kaká. Gullit. Might be danger here. Caught offside that time. And he's surging through. Thuram. Kaká. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckenbauer. Kaká. Gullit. Romario. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we're done. Besiktas pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Conte. Beckenbauer. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's looking to set free a runner. Puyol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot... Can he put it away? Another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement.
Oh, what's he done? Face to face with the keeper. Great hit! Puyol.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Davids. Messi. Kimmich makes the interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Owen. He's beaten the last man. He's had it! Goal! Besiktas! There is the breakthrough. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Yok Yusuf Bayram, atmıyorum. Az önce biri soruyordu, onu bulabilirsen atarsın.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, easy pickings there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nedved. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Besiktas can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now, Owen! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And he's quick to snatch it back.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Bellingham. Davids. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Besiktas are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Besiktas sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. And here's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Back into the middle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Costa Curta does really well there, he is strong. Beckenbauer. Besiktas with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Chance! Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. David Villa.
Attendance for this match was
Iniesta.
72,306.
Now it's Drogba. Iniesta. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Conte. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Beckenbauer. Messi. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Beckenbauer. David Villa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Owen. He's onside. He's found a way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Drogba. Oh, great. Has a go! It's in!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Drogba. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. Conte.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of shot at goal! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Owen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Nedved. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Besiktas certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies...
Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
substitution from Besiktas. Number
So time for
20,
change, and
Messi.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Nedved. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. Besiktas pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Couldn't squeeze it through. Collier. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Nedved. And the finish! Now, what about a counter-attack? he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Ronaldinho. Goes in for the header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Davids. Oh, that was vital. Can he spark a counter here? Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Owen. He could be in here, and he's lost his man here. There's the hit! And he hits the net! Besiktas back on level terms! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Besiktas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ribery. Short changes him with that pass. Owen. Hullet. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely aimed pass. Besiktas have reclaimed it. Nedved! That's a half-decent try. Seedorf. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas. Collier. Can he get away here? Davids. Hullet. Oh, super ball. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram. Baron. Puyol cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So,
and a shot! It's there! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Nedved. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Besiktas come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2 goals to 1.
For a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Here we go again then. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Araujo calmly anticipates. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ribéry. Nedved gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ribéry.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Baron. 60 minutes played.
60,810.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a shade optimistic. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the finish! And again! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Neymar coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. All perfectly measured that. Seedorf. Oh no, what a big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3.
Well,
he's had a hit! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Figo. In with a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nesta makes the interception. Mateus couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, easy pickings there. Pass is just off target.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. And it's Lam.
Oh, great feat, that.
Araujo deals with that comfortably. Owen. Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kola chasing after it. Besiktas still without a single shot on target. That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Figo has a look and plays it forward. He's found a way past. And it's Makalele. Lam. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Owen. Oh, look at the space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vieira. Pull it. Araujo calmly anticipates. And it's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had a hit! Mateus. Vieira cuts out the pass. Gets his pass away. Big hitter! Goal! What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he finish? He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tries a shot! Owen! Goal! Besiktas! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Besiktas go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Maldini. And here's Figo. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. And he's picked out the run. Besiktas have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super find. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the first half is done. Besiktas come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Besiktas head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. Makaleli. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Schneider. He can run onto that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. Bellingham. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And Hullet! Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a nicely measured... Great chance! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Makaleli.
Besiktas really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Hullet. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. Bellingham.
Jubi.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Ne yapan
Well, the
Jubi?
run has been sold a little
Bayağıdır
bit
oynamıyorum. Bir antrenman
The
yapan dedim.
game is full of ifs and buts. If only the
Gece işinde mi yorsam?
Bellingham.
Ben hep ayaktayım ya. Bu 3'e kadar uyumuyorum ben de. Aslında hata yapıyoruz da. Gündüz çok kötü etkiliyor beni.
And it's Schneider.
Bu aralar erken yatmam lazım.
He's in
Ders
plenty of
mers
space
çalışıyoruz.
here.
Biraz şeyi izle de.
Alive.
Adını sen söyle.
Trainer finds
Bir
himself
maç var.
offside.
240 kusuruncu adama 9 tane nasıl atılırmış bir bak bakalım. Öğren biraz Cübe. Nasıl futbol oynanıyor falan.
Lam. Triol gets over and intercepts.
Ne zaman bitecek bu dersler?
Vieira.
Sınava girdim de bitecek işte sınav. Yarın bir şey yapayım diyorum. Sınav tarihini belirleyeyim diyorum da 2 hafta
The
içinde
finish certainly didn't match the
girerim
build
ben.
up. Well, there are a few pockets of
Sınava
space that are
girdim mi
being exploited.
ondan
And
geçersem
they need filling and
bitecek.
fast.
Geçmezsek bir hakkım
Closing
daha
in
var.
on the last quarter of an
O bir
hour.
hakkım daha
Now it's
şey
Snyder.
yaparsa
Great ball if he can
sen
get
söyle
there.
adını.
Mateus. Nicely aimed pass.
Bir hakkım daha var. Onda geçersem
Showing a good
bitecek.
level of
Onda geçmezsem
intensity at this stage. They're
bırakacağım.
going on all their
Bir
resources.
daha veremem yani 5-600 puan.
Oh, he's
Tekrar
fancied one.
evet Uber veyahut da Bolt veyahut da bir tane daha var. Değişik değişik firmalar var. İstediğini yapabiliyorsunuz. Üçünü bir aynı anda da yapabiliyorsun. Da işte geçmemiz lazım sınavı. Geçemezsek 600 puan daha bayılamam yani. Tekrar form dolduramam. Tekrar sağlık raporu çıkaramam. Bir sürü uğraş. Çıkarırsın ama maddi olarak yapamayacağım için. Araba alacağız daha bir de. Üstüne araba yok. Araba işi ayarlayacağım bir şekilde de. Şu sınava geçip de elime alsam belgeyi, araba sorun değil ya. Önemli olan sınav. İyi bilmiyorum, iyi gidiyor ya bilmem. Her şeyi anladım yani şu anda. Neyin ne olduğunu. İşte sürekli 2 hafta üzerine düşüp antrenman yaparsam geçeceğiz inşallah ya. Demin sabahtan beri test yapıyorum mesela. 60 alsam yetiyor zaten de ben 80, 75, 78, 90 o aralarda geziyorum. Alman ehliyeti alımı zor mu? Bilmiyorum ki. İngiltere'de zor değil aslında da. Almanya'da nasıl bilmem. Almanya'da teoriye giriyorsun. Ondan sonra yazılıyı geçtin mi yazılıda bir de var. Yazılıdan sonra var. Görüntüleri gösteriyorlar sana mesela 10 tane video gösteriyor. Tehlike olduğu zaman mouse'la yapıyorsun. Tık yapıyorsun. Tık. İşte mesela 10 videoda 40 tık yapman gerekiyor. O 40 tıklık tehlike var mesela. Diyelim 28-29 tık yaparsan lafın gelişini söylüyorum. Sınavı geçiyorsun. O 40 tık mouse'la yani bilgisayarın mouse'uyla işte 40 tıklık var. Hata var orada mesela. Tehlikeli bir durum var. Onu da geçtin mi ondan sonra garantileniyor. Sadece bu sefer de geçmen gerekiyor. Adını sen söyle. Praktik bir daha direksiyon sınavını geçmen gerekiyor. Onu da geçtin mi tamam. Hemen gönderiyorlar eve Mesela 60 soru var. 10 tane de video var gibisinden. Soruları kitabı okuyarak işte soruları çözeceksin. Test gibi işte. Neyse şu adama bak. Ne yaptım bak. 9 dana çaktım adama. 9-4 bitti maç. Rotterdam Zuid. Bunu niye yenemedim ben şimdi anlamadım ki. Ulan ya. Neyse saat kaç? 1:55. Bakayım. Son bir tane daha maç yapıp kapatacağım. Kaç ay değil de 2-3 haftadır oynamıyoruz ya futbol. Akşama oynuyoruz. Sen söyle adını. Call of Duty. Topu çok severiz de işte. Call of Duty'de millet çağırınca yapamıyoruz. Kütüphaneye ne kaldırıyorsun ki ya? Dursun arkadaş. Gerçi sen PlayStation 4. Ona aynen. Şimdi diyeceğim niye almıyorsun? 5 gerek yok diyeceğim. Hiç demiyorum. Boş ver.
Pavyona düşmüş diyorlar senin için, doğru mu? Hayır. Ya, kim?
Amcacığım biz asıl konumuzu konuşalım mı?
Konuşalım. Mecburen.
Şöyle, biz bir süredir şirkette bir
Anladım.
anlaşmazlık yaşıyoruz. Talip Salacak'la.
Bunu duymayan kalmadı ki. Bütün sosyetenin işsizleri bunu konuşuyor.
Fenerbahçe. Türk mü bu?
Yani o yüzden Talip bizi devre dışı bırakmaya çalıştığı için biz de ona karşılık bir hamle düşündük.
Öyle mi? Neymiş o hamle?
Çoğunluk hissedarlar birleşirse onun hisselerini
He.
alırız.
Ne kişi lan?
Yani siz de
Nereye götüreceğim parayı? Gerçi erkenden parayı biriktirip de fazla
kısaca bu.
beklemeden emekli olabilsen. Yani 60, 70'i, 65'i beklemeden 40-45 yaşında emekli olacaksın. Bak tam benim 41 şu anda bizim yaş. 45 dedim arkadaş. Basıp gideceksin köyüne ya. Sıçarım Almanya'sını da sıçarım. Git abi kendi köyüne. Kenara koy paranı. Kirada evin varsa kiraya ver. Kirasınla geçin. Çalışma. Bahçe ek. Ne bileyim tavuk besle. Ne bileyim sebze ek. Anlatabiliyor muyum? Ben şimdi çalışmıyorum. Bak bir sene oldu. Bir sene çalışmaya da ihtiyacım yok aslında da olmuyor. Hanım çalışıyor, ben çalışmıyorum, şey oluyor. Ben zaten gideceğim de. Oğlanın ilkokulu bitirmesini bekliyorum. Oğlan ilkokulu bitirdi mi ben kaçar. Bana arrivederci. Ben burada ölmek istemiyorum. Bilmiyorum daha neler olacak. Savaş çıkmaz inşallah. Bir şeyler de. Bir sürü boktan işler oluyor. Anam hadi. Hadi amına kodum. Ah be oğlum aslanım koçum be. Bir alamadın önünden sıyıttıramadın top. Anam. Lan. Tamam görüşürüz Cuma. Ne oldu lan? Bir sürü görüşürüz. Bir sürü şey oldu ya. Tüh. Şu ne dedi?
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he was alert to it. Chance! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Besiktas penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just...
Oh, shooting chance!
Senin Allah'ına kurban be. Senin üstüne forvet yok bu oyunda. Bu kadar basit. Senin üstüne forvet yok. Bok yesin öbürkünden.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and
Yapma böyle şeyler oğluncum. Ah be aslanım be. Niye kalın offside'a be?
Yok kocam, olur mu? Buyurun.
Yani hastalık meselesi ilk falan biliyorsun işte konuyu.
Evet hocam biliyorum.
O yüzden aradım da ya Özgür'ün kan grubunu...
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tabii ki. Döneceğim.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Hadi be, nasıl geçmez be?
Some resolute defending there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Real chance!
Kapattığın köşeye çakarım.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Offside değilmiş la.
Look at the space. Nedved! Keeper's
Ah
got his
be,
work done.
yanlış yaptım.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
30 minutes gone. Adams cuts it out. Picked out and Torres! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it change.
He's got full. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
He rises! Has another go! Lewandowski has given away a free kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's burst. He's had a shot! And again! He scores! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Great hit! And that's past the post.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through. Oh, it's Nedved. Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? Davids. Flashes. It's a mighty effort. He has done it. Hot knife through butter. They have...
Ovunu görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Adam ufacık boyuyla gidene kafa golü attı.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Besiktas. Can he finish? It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Affedersiniz.
Bırakacaktım ama
Affedersiniz.
biraz daha devam edeyim. Veya şöyle mi desek, yenilene kadar oynayayım mı diyeyim, ne diyeyim? Yenildi mi bırakırım mı diyeyim, ne diyeyim? Öyle yapalım bakalım. Evet.
Ben bu konuyu daha fazla konuşmak istemiyorum Arca.
Ulan yenilince giderim dedim ama adam da pat diye 55. sırada adam getirdi ya. Allah'ım ya. Neyse. Gece burada biter diyor yani. Allah. Neyse. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Nesi var bunun? Ay ne bileyim ya, bu aralar bir triplerde hep. Sana sormadım Mert'e. Arca nasıl?
Ne bileyim, üzgün herhalde. Ayrıldık diye. Malum. Nehir'in en yakın arkadaşı.
Arca. Semin'in durumunun farkında mısın?
Ne durum, hangi durum?
Bu kız katillerden vazgeçmiyor. Ne yapacağız? Yani bir şey söyle, bir şey yap. Ya bütün gün yarı uyuşuk bir vaziyette dolaşıp duruyorsun ortalıklarda.
Ben ne yapabilirim anneciğim Semih'e?
Adam olduğunu, bir kardeş olduğunu göster. Ay bir şey yap, git konuş.
Beni bir salın ya. Gözünü seveyim, beni bir salın. Ben sürekli sizle mi uğraşacağım?
Ayrıca ben bu ailenin en küçük çocuğuyum, en küçük kardeşiyim ben bu ailenin.
Benim böyle şeylerle ilgilenmemem gerekiyor.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Moved on forwards. That's a shade optimistic. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no...
He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vieira does really well there. He is strong. Oh, that's well spotted.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Yeah, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Oh, well played. Pull it. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Just the Cristiano Ronaldo! That was probably asking just too much.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That has been cut short. Messi. Khan tries to clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nedved. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
And Owen! Arsenal are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
And he's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is masterful defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. That is some save from Khan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. Platini. Oh, super find. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Vieira does well to get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Quality ball. Davids, and he's been shifted off it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that's an excellent interception. Vieira. Great ball if he can get there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Khan deals with it effortlessly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Hullet. Nedved being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way.
Number 20,
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good shapes to shoot! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Besiktas still have the cards to affect this game. Vieira. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Roberto Carlos. He's gone forward. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Messi! Off the post! Figo! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Defending was strong and firm. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Saliba. Cruyff. Vieira. quite squeeze that one through. Saliba forwards and with intent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff takes control of it, and he's on the move. Messi, and he's surging through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Messi! So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. That's very neat. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho! And it's Figo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Çubuk Spor nerenin takımı ya? Kaçıncı ligde?
Nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Brilliantly cut out. Davids. And the number on the board is 3. Messi. This is promising. Mateus. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee.
Evet, iyi geceler arkadaşlar. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around.
Günaydın.
Günaydın erkencisi.
İşte uyku tutmadı da.
Niye ki?
Ya bu da açılış var ya bizim bugün.
Ve sen bu yüzden çok neşeli olmalısın.
Değilim işte.
Neden değilsin?
Bugün Zeyre'nin mahkemesi var.
Bugün müydü?
İyi geceler. Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın. Görüşürüz.